Intermittent fasting gained huge attention recently. It has different forms and regimes like time-restricted eating and extended fasting. We will discuss each of them, which of them are more safe and more beneficial for the health. Let's start with time-restricted diet or time-restricted eating. It is form of intermittent fasting. It means when you have window of fasting and eating within one day, for example 16-8, you eat 8 hours per day and you fast next 16 hours. Another form of time restricted eating is 24 regime, which means you fasting for 20 hours and eating 4-hour window. These two forms are most popular and most practical also. If your fasting period is more than 24 hours, it is called extended fasting. Extended fasting can have different forms, and we should mention that extended fasting and time restricted eating are form of intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is umbrella term. Extended fasting can be different types. For example, alternate day fasting. Alternate day fasting means when one day you eating, another day fasting, next day eating, next day fasting, and etc. Like this. You can find here red are fasting days and green are eating days. Another form, more simpler form, is during fasting days you can eat, but you should eat less than 500 calories. But it can be more difficult than pure fasting because when you're eating 500 calories or less, you may have cravings during the day. So it can be more difficult to integrate in your daily life. Another important type of intermittent fasting is 5-2. It means you eating 5 days per week and you fasting 2 days per week. That's why it is called 5-2. At this case, you fasting at least 24 hours, of course. Another form of extended fasting is 36-hour fasting and 72 hours fasting. It means you fasting for several days. In case of 36, you fasting more than 1 day, and in case of 72, you fasting 3 days. It's also very important, and it can be very beneficial for health, but it also needs more attention and it needs guidance of doctors or licensed dietitians. Now let's say what is benefits of intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting has common benefits, but extended fasting has special benefits. So let's start with common benefit, which are common for any kind of intermittent fasting, and then say what is special for long fastings, extended fastings. Common is weight loss. Any kind of intermittent fasting helps weight loss. Another is insulin sensitivity. It increases insulin sensitivity. Any kind of intermittent fasting increases insulin sensitivity and decreases glucose level and decreases body inflammation. This is common for any type of fasting, but let's say what is more beneficial if you wait more and if you fast more. Extended period of fasting helps and have anti-aging effects. It has anti-cancer effects and autophagy. I will explain three of these. But we should say that this anti-aging and anti-cancer effect can be also in case of time-restricted eating, but in case of extended diet, extended fasting, it is much more prominent. Now let's say what means anti-aging in this case. Anti-aging means that our body turns its energy metabolism. We know it's called ketosis, and ketosis causes autophagy. It activates different pathways which causes autophagy. Autophagy is during metabolism, damaged cells and organelles and molecules are recycled. That's the idea of autophagy. These damaged molecules of our cells are recycled. It means autophagy cleans our body. Autophagy detoxifies our body. That's very important because these damaged cell molecules and cell organelles and cell parts causes chronic inflammation around cell, and they damage around healthy cell, and it causes health and tissue aging process. So autophagy is very important process to control aging and to help recycle damaged cell organelles and molecules. Another important pathway is mTOR. Low level of insulin during fasting causes inhibition of mTOR pathway. mTOR pathway is responsible for cell growth, and when mTOR pathway is inhibited, cell growth is slowed down. It means it has anti-cancer effect. Also, ketones have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Ketones in the body. So any kind of intermittent fasting also have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effect. And antioxidant effect is one of the most important way to prevent oxidative stress and further damage of cells and DNA and eventually cancer. So antioxidant effect can be a type of prevention of different types of cancers. And let's answer important questions. How long fasting is safe? It's of course individual, but it's considered that from 24 hours to 72 hours fasting is safe. After this period of time, our body starts starvation, and it starts break down our muscles and use them for energy. If we say how long person can survive during starvation, it depends on health, it depends age, and it depends individual factors, but average healthy person can survive more than 40 days, around 40 days, slightly more or slightly less. That's and important during fasting, don't forget to get enough water, because one of the most important side effects of fasting is dehydration, and you should get enough liquids to compensate this dehydration. That's all. Thank you for your interest. If you like my videos, please subscribe my channel and like my videos. Thank you very much. Bye for now.